Hi, this is Rosa Dusman, and here's our walkthrough of our online TTRPG manager in its current state. So first of all, I'd like to show you the backend, and we have here a new SQLite database being generated for testing purposes. Then over here in the Swagger documentation interface for the backend, we can see our different endpoints. The most important ones being the register user, view the different view users, the read campaigns, generating or creating campaigns, joining campaigns, and logging in for an access token. So unfortunately, these do not have a user interface at the moment, so I'll show the register user, create campaign, and join campaign, as well as the login. So here we will create a test user 1, mail test 1 at example. Password test, execute, and here we have our response body with our created user. Next up, we'll create another user, execute, and another successful response. Now we can read all users in our database currently, and you will notice the GM in and player in lists are currently empty for both users. Now we can go to the create campaign. We can enter a user ID, so let's enter 1, enter a title, test campaign, enter a quick description, and a TTRPG platform. Now we can generate this campaign. This is recorded in our database linked to the GM via the ID. Now if we go back to have another look at user 1, we can see that user 1 now has a GM in association to the test campaign. Next up, we can use the other user to join a given campaign. So I'll enter the campaign ID 1, join as user ID 2. Here we go. Now we have an associated player with the test campaign. Now another feature of the backend so far is the login. So we can enter a username and a password and click execute, and this will give us our bearer token after comparing the hashed password to the hashed password stored in the database. Now we can have a quick look at the front end. So for this, I'll check out to the front end. Okay, clear. Switch to front end, the Electron app, and we will npm run dev. And here we have our current front end. The main feature we have implemented is a dice roller, which we can enter a value here. Say if we want to roll a d6, we can enter a 6, roll the dice, and we've gotten a 6 on our first try. This can be done with any given die size. Most commonly, we would use the d20. Okay, and those are our front-end features at the moment, and that wraps up my presentation.